Hey guys, it's Alyssa. Welcome back to my channel, and today I ran out of video ideas. Woohoo! So I am going to be doing a video on what kind of Ziploc I use. Hopefully this gives you guys kind of an idea on what I use for my wallets, and also I'm going to suggest some of the brands I like to use. If anyone still makes duct tape wallets out there, you can definitely try out these brands. You can try them out if you don't know which Ziploc brand is the best for you. So this is kind of semi I ran out of ideas video, but also semi not educational but informational video if you want to know what kind of Ziploc I use, or if you want to know what Ziploc would be a good fit for you. But let's just get started. I have no plan for this video, but I am going to try to make it work. So the most common brand that I know people use is Ziploc brand, and you are gonna see a lot of Ziploc here. I know I am a freak. I am a Ziploc freak because I have like 10,000 boxes of every single box, and that's not true. I have like one box of every single brand, but there's like so many brands. So the first most common one is Ziploc brand. So if you do get Ziploc brand, I suggest you get Ziploc double zipper, and I bought this actually like 2-3 years ago, and I still haven't used it because I've just been buying so much Ziploc and just forgot about this box. I actually had a big box, but I used it all. I would suggest buying freezer anytime you buy Ziploc for making wallets. If it's for storing whatever, just use whatever you got. But if it's for making wallets, I do suggest you buy freezer brand. This isn't freezer brand, but it still works just as well if you have Ziploc, because most people can find Ziploc brand Ziploc. So if you do get Ziploc brand for your wallets, I suggest 1. Freezer brand, 2. Double zip. This is a strip of Ziploc that I have. And if you use Ziploc brand, I suggest you use the bottom part for like the grip, because it's way stronger than this part. I mean, you can use it both ways because I think people just like the feeling of this part more since it's harder to open. But if you do it that way, it's actually the same thing, because the coins, because you use them for coin pouches, the coin won't try to get out as easily since this part is stronger. So it's just going to be the same thing, but that's what a piece of Ziploc brand looks like. And I do have a sample wallet. So here's a sample wallet. Please ignore the prices. This is Ziploc brand. I put it upside down. I like the sound of it and the feel of it. That's how it closes. So that's the first brand, is Ziploc. And then one of the brands that most tapers use is Glad. Aren't you glad I said Glad? I'm horrible at jokes. It's Glad, and Glad is a really good brand, I have to say. But the thing is, it's really hard to find for me. I know not everyone has like a Dollar General or whatever. I had to like go to like Fresno or something just to find Glad Ziploc, and when I found them I bought like a bunch, but then now I have like too much Ziploc, so here is 20-gallon zipper bags. And once again, for Glad, I actually don't really know. Any of you Glad users, you could comment down below some informational stuff for people to look at. I'm good with Glad. Me and Glad have a good relationship. So this is how it looks. It's hard to find for me. I don't know if that's just for me, but I can't find Glad anywhere near I live. It's pretty strong, but if you use Glad, you don't need to use it from the bottom because it's kind of the same thing, and it's like one big strip. And I don't know if freezer brand is better than storage brand. Right here, I have freezer and I have storage, but right here I just have storage. It's a 20-gallon one. Buying the longer ones is also good because you just get longer strips and you can make longer wallets. So that's Glad, and I have tiny strips like this. This one is freezer. You can tell it's freezer because it's blue. But I do think, like, for me, Glad is slightly like pricier than Ziploc brand, so that's why I just kind of stick with what I have. But I have a bunch of Glad now, so I'm just trying to use it all. Here's an example of Glad in a wallet. Once again, ignore the price tag. So that is Glad, and I think it doesn't wear out that easily, but it does wear out. Like, all Ziploc wears out if you play with it a lot. But here's one brand of Glad. I can't find the freezer brand for now, but that's that. And then I also have actually this brand of Glad, and I don't think many people know that this exists, and it's actually a really good brand, but I haven't opened it. I bought this from Hong Kong like 2 years ago and I haven't used it. There's like 40 bags in here. Double lock, and it's actually a really good brand. I've tried it before. I just haven't opened this one. This was just kind of a bonus thing because you can't really find this here. And then there's another type of Glad that you can use. These single zip sandwich bags, and I actually bought these because I couldn't find that Glad, but then I found it. Single zip Glad is actually also really strong, and you could use these whatever wallets. It's really nice. Listen to that. Oh, the sound. That's so nice. Using this would also be an alternative, and I really like it too. And next I have this brand called Great Value, if it would focus. It's Great Value double zipper, and I really like this. This is from Walmart. I really suggest Great Value if you're on a budget. This is like an alternative. It's like personally, I actually like this better than Ziploc brand Ziploc. I just think it's stronger, and like people don't like it because of how it feels, but I love the way it feels and sounds. It's like, it's really strong. It's like really durable. I love this brand of Ziploc, and it's way cheaper than Ziploc brand Ziploc. So if you ever want to get some cheap Ziploc for your wallets, get Great Value double zip. And once again, Great Value double zipper, and make sure that it is freezer, because freezer is always stronger. Here's the Great Value. You don't need to put this upside down, but I do put it upside down because it's, oh my gosh, it's way stronger down there, and like I can barely open it, which means it's really strong. I really highly suggest Great Value. I love the brand. Here is an example wallet. There's a bifold right here. Like that's strong, man. Like, come on. It's a really good alternative if you just want to buy something cheap. There's also another brand, I think it was Target brand or whatever. It's like this. It's basically the same thing as the Great Value one, but it's green instead. But okay, personally, I feel like it's a little bit weaker. But this is also a great thing. But I do prefer Great Value over Target brand, but this is also a great alternative because it is cheaper than Ziploc brand, and it still works really well. Next, I think it's the last brand I have. It is this brand. I do not know what brand this is. It says storage bag, double zipper, and it is a Dollar Tree brand, I do believe. And come on, it's Dollar Tree. So there you go. If you need a really cheap alternative, it's not really cheap, it's $1, but it gives you less bags. So I still suggest Great Value if you're on a budget, but this is also a great alternative if you just want to try out a few wallets. This is the longer one. I think I have smaller ones, and it's actually, personally, I like it too. Here's an example wallet. It doesn't make good sound, but it feels really good, and it's also strong, so why not? Here's the smaller ones. You can buy this for $1 too. It has 20. But I think this is probably more worth it since it has 12 and the bags are bigger, and they're both for $1 because it's from Dollar Tree. So it looks like this. It's just like a clear one. I really like the looks of it. Oh god, that is strong. I would suggest this also. This is something I use sometimes. I bought a bunch because I know that I was never going to buy more. I also found actually Glad Ziploc at Dollar Tree once. I don't know when that was, but that was a while ago. So if you go to Dollar Tree, you might be able to find these, or you can find Glad. So choose the one you like better, and you can get Ziploc for $1 and make some wallets. Isn't that awesome? So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and as you can tell, I have a lot of Ziploc, and this is not even it. I have so many, and you can see the corners of my not background, but who cares? You guys know the real me now. Totally. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up if it was informational, if it helped you in any way, or if you just liked it in general. Comment your thoughts down below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It really helps me out. Check out all the links in the description box. Will bring you to all my social media sites, and my contact information is also there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!